Well, hello, hello, hello. It is Friday, December 1st, 2023. Hope you're having a really nice Friday, first day of the month. There was some news this morning, and yeah, let's just dive right in. I'm going to go over my accounts with you and then show you a couple analysis things I was looking at on the NASDAQ. So, first off, a mixed day. Um, not proud of it, but on my 25K PA accounts, definitely got cocky and was trading large size for what the drawdown actually is. And it moved quickly and yeah, I destroyed those accounts. That was day 3 of those and broke my rules. I should never have been trading the E-minis on that. Should have only stuck to micros. So unfortunately, it is what it is. The 25K is, you only get $1,500 of drawdown, so you have to be smart and patient. And trading e-minis wasn't the best thing to do, so kind of let myself not trade very smart, and that's on me. But the good news is every other account in my Apex PA accounts are doing fantastic. Today, right here, this one made $1,000. This was in my one of my 150K accounts, so I'm now close to $3,000 up in that one, and I think that one is day 5 of trading in the funded. So it's going really well. It's on target. Then my 50K accounts, all of them were up $840 today. So real stoked about that. I've actually met the 10-day targets to take a payout after today's. Plus, I've met the threshold to make a payout. So real excited about that. Those are all doing really well. Those are the 50K. So they're all above the $2,600 where you can start requesting payouts. Not planning on taking massive payouts, but you do have to take a minimum of 500. So I think I'll do that for all 3 just to pay myself, and then still have $2,100 a buffer size. So which that's plenty for those accounts. Trading them kind of small. Now the good news is today in the main 150K account, the one that I've been trading now for 13 days or so. Another positive day. I just wanted to get a couple quick scalp trades in on that one today. Make a couple $100 if I could. Friday, I was going to take a payout on it. So, yeah, it was good. $380. My balance now is up 7,000 or $7,500. So, pretty stoked about that. I actually submitted a payout request for $2,500 today. So that still leaves me, a little bit over $5,000 in that account as a buffer. So I'll let you guys know how quick this payout gets sent over to me. But yeah, excited to finally get a payout with Apex. This is the first time I've had a payout request with them. These are my first funded accounts with Apex. I've used other other prop firms in the past. So I will let you guys know what the experience is like with Apex. But so far, I've been pretty happy with everything they've been offering. I do think Apex is geared towards more people that have more experience. Just because with that intraday trailing drawdown, you can get caught pretty easily if you're just not paying attention. So it's not for brand new beginner traders, in my opinion. So, anyways, moving on. It was a great week. Bummed out about the 25K accounts, but at the same time, those are hard to manage. Small drawdown, and when you're being dumb and trying to be cocky and over leverage, that's just what happens. So I have 2 more accounts that are just, waiting to get to that funded status. They've met the profit target, just have to get the days in. You have to trade a total of 7 days. So next week I'll have 2 new ones that will be funded as well. So one will be a 50K and one will be a 25K. So still real happy overall with how the accounts are going with Apex. So let's dive in here. I wanted to bring up the other day we did a analysis kind of on the 4-hour chart to give us a bigger picture where we swept this high up here, then immediately went down. We created this fair value gap, went up to it and broke down and had a nice down move. And you can see where it kind of respected and stopped was this other fair value gap, which was a bullish fair value gap from November 19th. So we entered that fair value gap, and you can see had a difficult time, never closed below it, kind of wicked down, probably was taking out some stops. And then today, obviously, we had an explosive move higher. So let's just do from the 4 hour and work our way down. So here's the 1 hour. This is another chart that's really good to look at. You can see was price was playing around in this area where it was probably people were getting long, depending on how they were doing their stops, getting kind of stopped out below that fair value gap if they were moving them up too quickly, went up, and then came all the way back down today. And yeah, started creating these tails at the bottom, these nice wicks, created a doji candle on this 1 hour, broke that, and we have just been steaming higher since then. So that's the 1 hour view. 15-minute, similar. We had a lot of action down here yesterday, and then it broke with this nice doji candle where this actually broke down, couldn't stay below, broke higher, and it broke this high right here and then just kept going. So you could have actually entered here if you would have been paying attention here. A couple things on this other one. I did not take this setup exactly, but just looking at it in hindsight, this looks like a breaker block situation where it broke this area here after it went below this low and then steamed up, came back into this area here. You would have taken some heat, obviously, but you never went back down below this where you would have had your stop, and it screamed up higher. So that could have been a good trade. And then today, obviously, had some news this morning. Things were a little volatile. Jerome Powell was speaking. And then, yeah, the 15-minute candles came into this area again and just steamed higher. Let's look at the 5-minute. Similar situations here. This low was created at the market open right around there a few minutes after the opening, came down, went higher, and then we broke that low, but we rejected it rather quickly. So it started to just steamroll higher. And here's another thing. If you're looking at a 5-minute breaker block, you could have gotten right here on this line when we broke this low down here with this candle, rejected, went up, had this nice candle here where we broke this whole area here. We also created a fair value gap you can see between this candle and this candle. So you have two significant things giving you a bullish outlook. Even though a lot of people were probably hoping they would just go short, it's just, you could have gotten in here. Real nice trade all the way up to these highs. So that's on the 5-minute. Let's drop down to the 1-minute. Okay, 1-minute candles. Same sort of thing. We've got some really nice setups here where we came down. You can obviously see this structure here where this was a significant swing low. We broke it and then immediately rejected it. Came right back out of it, and we never came back below it. So starting to look for longs in this instance. And then we're starting to see, okay, these swings here, we've got a nice break right here. This candle went up. So if you would have been following along, put a fib from the low to the little quick swing, going in at a 50% retracement, and boom, you could have ridden that all the way up to, well, probably would have taken it for a quick scalp here. But those were the things I was looking at today. Was able to get some nice, I like to go for 10 to 15 points when I'm getting in these scalps right now, building these accounts, but didn't take much heat on those ones when I was patient. Obviously, the 25K accounts, I was a little reckless and was just not following my own rules. But on all the other accounts, I did really well. So these are the sort of setups that will help your accounts grow, help you stay patient, and help you make smart trades. So you definitely could have gotten like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 if you were really hanging on, 4-to-1 off of that move. And it's all just kind of looking at what was the higher time frame doing, where was there going to be an area of support, why was that area down there. There was a fair value gap on the 4-hour, which is a real good chart. You drop down the 1 hour, there was also lots of good signals telling you that Price had a hard time going lower than that. And then 15 minutes, we had that breaker, or the 15 and the 5-minute breaker block situations. And then the 1 minute, if you miss those other ones, gave you another chance to get long afterwards. So lots of good things today. So hopefully you were able to trade smart. Hopefully you were making some money. As always, these markets are here every day. So don't force anything. Just trade for tomorrow. Keep patient, trade smart. Right now, especially December, this is the last month of the year. Make sure you're cautious. Make sure you're taking great setups and setting yourself up for success in 2024. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Taking a lot of time to prepare for what my goals are for next year, really solidifying a detailed trading plan that I'll be able to share with you guys, and just working on those sort of things. So if you want to join a prop firm, I always suggest Apex for people that have been doing this a while that can manage the risk. And then also Top Step Trader is a great one. Payday, HYPOTHETICAL. These are all good companies that a lot of times will have good sales. Apex right now has a 71% off evaluation sales, and Top Step has been continuously doing some pretty good sales too, where it's a lot cheaper than normal. And yeah, just be patient, take your time when you're doing these things, and then you can start taking payout requests. So anyways, hope you found this video helpful. If you did, consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel, and hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, take care.